Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy playing with Penthesilea's Amazons, where during or in between the episodes I have attacked and razed the city of Sione. The battle wasn't that interesting. I did lose an axe unit, but that is pretty much it. So, with this in mind, we have finished the mission honoring the Alliance, and now we have 25% or 25 diplomatic relations with Troy, and also with all allies of Troy. So, that is one step further into hopefully making peace with the Trojans at some point. We shall see. We have a new mission, a new epic mission. Have 3 daughters of Ares in the hero's army, in Penthesilea's army. Okay. Dark-souled Ares, slayer of man, lend your daughters your unquenchable rage on the field of battle. Ah, I see. So this is towards Ares. It was a prayer to him. Your new sister, Aenia, expresses concern that your righteous endeavor will falter if they are not guided by divine purpose. Though you will not sway your warriors from the path of vengeance, you recognize that young Aenia makes a valid point. Your father Ares will surely grant you his favor if you beseech him in accordance with the old ways. 40 favor to Ares and 2000 experience to Penthesilea. We do have 2 daughters of Ares, and that is good. Of course, I would have wanted in this army to get something else. Now we also have access to the Minotaur, just because we have Sexione, and that gave us a favor, God favor to Zeus. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so we can recruit a Minotaur. But I guess in this situation, at this point, would I want to keep... I'll keep the Giant Bowman just because... We have them at rank 9, that is great. And we're gonna bring into this army a warband. Right, it's gonna take us a turn to recruit. Over on this side, with her, I would love to have another axe unit. I feel like this spear unit, there's really nothing that I can do with them at this point. And I'm wondering whether I should bring in a cavalry unit. Let's take a look over here at the rights. So... we could get large axe infantry. That is an interesting idea as well. If I go on this path, horsewomen furies, what would they have? They cause fear. Strider, speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit. Oh, that could be an idea. Flanking attack improved and eager for blood. They might not be a bad unit to bring into our army. Or we could have these spears, like bring in the cavalry so that we can have these heavy spear and shield riders. They would be striders. Fierce resolve. When morale is lower than 50%, we get immune to psychology. Okay. 8 to melee attack, 8 to melee to weapon damage, 12 to melee attack, and 8 charge bonus. Relentless. And 10% more damage when kill 200 or more units. How very interesting overall. This is a heavy unit and this is a light unit. I am thinking of how would we best redefine this army. We have... I would say that we could have enough... If I bring another axe here, we could take out this unit because I wouldn't need it. Let's disband this one.
All woman, all warrior.
I will be recruiting another axe unit. Maybe 2 axe units just to act as a front line, especially for turning this into cavalry. and then bring in a Minotaur in the army. And I believe that this is something that could work really well for us. Or at least I'm hoping that that is the case. Okay, over here I will be moving forward. We will get cavalry. I will upgrade this warband to the next level. I will level her up and give her what? Threads of Faith wouldn't give us a huge melee attack, like 35 extra melee attack, plus 50% weapon damage. That is absolutely awesome, but minus 40 to armor. We could also get Cleave here, where we would get 20 melee attack and 20% more armor piercing, and I believe that that is probably better. Extra armor to our spear units, or armor to our missile units. We're not getting a whole lot of damage, generally speaking, on our ranged troops. At least not so much as on our spears. So I'm going to do this.
Never
Is
defeated.
there a point to go further here? Not that much. Okay.
Ultimate warrior.
And that is about it.
We will not.
Now let's take a quick look into diplomacy. I'm sure that we cannot close a peace deal. Yeah. But I was at least hoping that something would happen. Let's see, on non-aggression, nothing yet. Military, defensive, nothing. If we were to look at the Amazons, Hippolyta's Amazons, and this is the last thing that I'm looking at. Yeah, apparently that is not yet enough. Okay, well, let's see. In one turn we are getting another 30 relations with the Trojans. So they are gathering so many armies. I'm not sure if they are establishing a colony there or if they want to attack us. I am guessing that they're going to establish a colony, but I have no way to know for sure that that is the case. Royal decree, perfect. Warrior's oath. Initiate the hecatomb for food and bronze. Okay, we will do one of those. What are we going to do next? We do have the gold here to improve our bronze income, and this would actually make us stop bleeding bronze, but look at the bronze that we have, 54k. I mean, I don't think we will need this throughout the entire game. It's food that I'm mostly worried about. Extra campaign movement range would be great. I feel like this is an upgrade that we do not need. I am going to use the gold to go in this direction, especially as we're starting to go for some cavalry. This will be good, right? Minus 10% to the cost of initiation rights of a unit, of a cavalry unit, and I believe that this is going to pay off very soon. Then we're gonna get 10% melee defense for cavalry units. That might not be that important, at least not at the moment, but 8 armor to all of the units in our armies. That is really good. I feel like this is what made our armies really strong. Okay, with Penthesilea over here. Now we're gonna go forward. One of the ideas that I was going for was not to attack Thrace just because he is a Trojan pillar. But at this point, when I'm looking at the resources, I feel like I could use everything from here. Still, let us start going towards the south here, towards Greece. I'm gonna turn the map slightly.
Sisters of the sword. The perfect Amazon warrior.
Yeah, and I will bring her... I would really love to go here to Olympus and see what we can make happen over there. With her, I'm gonna keep her still for another turn just because I want full replenishment on our Huntresses before going forward. We could get even more line of sight for very little resources. We do need a bit more wood. And at this point I'm almost thinking that it's time to imbue this unit into the Cerberus, into this army. Okay, we have 2 shielded spears, we have 4 axes, we have 2 Amazon chargers. Yeah, we could bring in some of these Elysian wretched shades. No, probably spear masters of Elysium. We can bring 9 of them into our army. Giant shades, we could bring some of those. I mean, we already have 1 spear master of Elysium. Probably the marksman of Elysium could also be really good. Missile damage is less than these javelins, but they do have a range of 190, and that is pretty good. Let me take a look. What's this? Revel in Death. This unit does not suffer from morale loss, and projectiles lower morale and melee attack of affected units. Arrows of Phobos. Definitely sounds like something that we would want. Of course, it costs souls, and I believe that imbuing Cerberus into this army is actually making them cheaper. Okay. Let's have you over here. We can upgrade her to the Amazon Horde.
Certainly. Cannot be done. I refuse.
Unfortunately, I cannot leave this place without fighting Paris. Oof. Now let's see if we can once again go for a peace deal. I mean, it's closer than before, but it's still not enough. Very unfortunate.
Finds us all.
Which makes me think that I should be taking on a battle here. If I attack Paris, I think I'm attacking only him. Yes.
On the road.
And in this situation, I will have to do it. So I'm going to clear him out just so that these armies don't gather the strength together and attack us. In which case, I still feel like we would come on top, but it's... why risk? Right? Okay. So just like this, we are done. Let's see. Level up, getting extra range to missile units in the hero's army, or melee attack. We'll do the melee attack, as per usual. Now I'm looking forward to right runaway. We're gonna go... I think I'm gonna go down here towards these food sources. And that's it, right? I would say that that's pretty much it. So let's end the turn. Yeah, and now they're attacking us. They're pretty much forced to attack us, but look at this situation. If I do an auto-resolve, they're really removing a lot of our units. Just because of the amount of armies that they have here, right? And they have a bunch of renown. I don't think that we have to do this. At the moment, I'm just gonna retreat. Just to see, maybe we can move away and they're not forced to attack us. But if they decide to still follow us, then... yeah. Those armies were stuck there. They had to attack us in order to move forward. So I feel like that's what happened there. I'm glad that we have retreated. At the end of the day, once again, I don't want to cause too much damage to the Trojan armies. But I don't think we will be able to make peace with them anytime soon. The only hope that I have is that somehow I'll be attacking Menelaus and Agamemnon, and at that point maybe they will decide. Let's fast forward because I don't care too much what the rest of the factions are doing. Okay, Rights of Mare, that is good. We are going now to horseback resilience with Penthesilea. We're moving her into the water. I'm even going to go in a forced march at this moment. You have level 4. Is there anything here that we could find useful? Minus 10% to the construction of all buildings, and then plus 4 to melee. Sounds pretty good to me. Having influence while being in an Amazon horde, I feel like this is an overlook. Actually, I feel like this is a shortage of budget to make specific agents for this, given that it is a Total War Saga game. She has fully replenished at this point. It seems like we're taking attrition again. Let's go to Poseidon. Not available, and will be available in 2 turns. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with a prayer here. Just to try to remove the attrition. Okay, there's a lot of gold over there, which I would like.
We will not be tamed.
Okay, what is this? So this is favored to Apollo, this is favored to... Oh, this is just vision in the area. We have to declare war on Sparta, right? And the rest of the factions very soon. So I am thinking, why not start over here? I think that that's what we're going to do. We're gonna bring this army over here and we're gonna start raising some of these cities here. Athens, of course, it's in our range.
We've arrived.
Apparently Hector, an army of Hector of Troy is blocking our way here. We're gonna attack it if they do not move. I cannot do anything to these agents. I can only work their armies. I am thinking of imbuing an army there. But let's work on gathering some souls. And I need food. Great. Successful activity there. We are going to go to diplomacy. We're gonna look for a quick deal and we're gonna say or negotiate short on food or short on bronze, rich in food. Apparently, look at this. Because of all of the wars and broken treaties and everything, Agamemnon really likes us. He won't like us for long, but he does now. Which makes me think that what I could do...
No doubt you think you have much to prove.
I am thinking that I could get a lot of food from him at a low value. Okay, that might be a bit too much. 10,000? 10,000 seems okay. 15,000? Still decent. Let's say 10,000 bronze. Okay, I don't even have to go that far. We're pretty much swimming in bronze. I am giving the enemy resources, of course. But it doesn't matter.
Nice.
There we go. So we've gotten ourselves a lot of food. And what I am thinking is that it's also time to start recruiting. And what I care for is to reach level 3 over here, so we're gonna upgrade the camp. And we are going to start bringing in some spirits. So let's see, 4. It would take us this much, okay. Let me move her
I relish war.
this way. I might attack the Thracian army over here for a bit of experience, and then I will bring Cerberus. I think that's what I'm going to do. There's so much to do, so many choices. On one side, it's really cool to use Cerberus on the map to collect souls and do all of that work, just because it's giving us those bonuses. It's getting a lot more experience when you are using an agent on the map rather than have him in an army. If you have him in an army, as far as I've seen with the envoys, we are getting 100 experience per turn,
Nothing left
right?
to lose.
Which at this level, look at that, we need 24 turns just to level up one agent. So I'm thinking that that's how that works as far as I can tell at this moment. Good. We're getting now armor.
Fight. Since you asked nicely.
There we go.
We'll
We're just gonna
here.
go in an encampment stance for a moment. And unfortunately for them, they don't really like us. They don't really know us either. But we are going to start fighting them.
Drop anchor.
Yep.
You're being hasty.
They're not giving us resources, unfortunately,
Your
but
path to victory.
yeah. Let's move around.
Queens of war. Move on up. Set camp.
Okay, let's see. The Hound Among Us. I am going to just take a look here. So he's at 3600 out of 7000. During the next turn, we're gonna see how much experience he gets per turn. If it's only 100, then there's no point in keeping him in this army at this point. So we're gonna bring 2 spears and 2 archers for now. What is their upkeep? They have no upkeep. So they're just consuming souls, but that is it. Beautiful. Oh, we can make such a strong army here. So we'll leave 4 of these. I'm probably going to make some cavalry with these. The skirmishers, we will remove them. Oh, this is going to be really awesome. I am curious to see this army at work.
Prepare to be amazed.
So we said 3600, right? Hero not moved.
Every shot
Yes.
on target.
Okay, Hector has taken this. We are at war with this faction.
Land at last.
So I'm going to disembark and we're gonna go towards it. I won't care for Eretria.
Seek
We're just gonna get some penalties for trespassing, but what can you do?
women of honor.
So we're raising the city at the base of Mount Olympus. We're gonna get some extra gold. Another faction has declared war on us, and this one is pretty much for no reason. Ready for duty, the spy is back. Okay. I think extra campaign movement range could be a good idea. I don't care for the rank of heroes. Aristea might be important to have Income from raiding I don't care for. I guess a bit more favor with the gods would help. But that's about it. Missile units reload skill, missile damage, that could help. We're gonna go for the extra campaign movement range just because it's going to make our campaign a bit more smooth.
Very well.
I am going to declare war on this faction here. Apparently auto-resolving here means that we're losing this axe unit, this new axe unit.
Battle commence.
I think I am going to fight that battle on my own, maybe? We shall see. Maybe yet, since I still have a lot of movement. I'll break the siege. I'll try over here to take out this hero. And if I manage to do this, I feel... Yeah, we managed to do it. Let's see, does now...
We can take them.
Nope, if we auto-resolve it's still the same situation. Very unfortunate.
Embrace your doom.
I thought that I might be able to skip that battle, but maybe not.
Fear us.
Okay, we can attack over here.
Go all out.
Nice and easy. And we are going to get the
My skills are
better
acknowledged.
research here, right? Shorten everything.
We'll show the world.
We're gonna attack those armies as well. Let's see. I could get extra hit points and some regeneration on her. Or we could get horses. On one side, I'm not sure exactly, but I'm sure there are heroes who could benefit from the horse. But for this one, it doesn't really seem like it's really helping us that much. She's a really strong melee fighter and I would like to keep her that way. Let's go for the cleave ability over here. For that extra armor piercing.
Into battle.
Okay, apparently fighting these guys would make us lose these units of warbands just because they have these renowned club warriors. And you know what? They have a lot of heavy troops. Let's have a battle. Let's do a battle on the battlefield here. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. We do have some heavy troops of our own. Actually, these are medium troops. The axes should be able to do damage, the spears not that much, but the clubmen should help a lot with the heavy armor. Javelins as well, maybe we could actually flank them, like put them on the side, put the javelins on the side. And the Minotaur and the hero will help with the rest. Let's take a quick look at the Minotaur here,
I can hardly wait.
as we have not seen him during this campaign. Look at that. And look at the axe. Now that is a cool looking axe. I feel like that's what they should have done with some of these warriors at the level of Daughters of Ares. And I will mix spears with axes. We are going to make a front line like this. We'll have these warbands to the right. I will bring javelins here. Clubmen, harpies, and finally we'll leave the Minotaur and the hero here in the middle.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Yes, yes. It's a bit of a valley. I am thinking that it might be a better idea to fight them here. But no, let's go forward.
Consider it done.
And you know what? Even better.
This battle brings me joy. Axes.
Let's go forward with our hero. I'm just gonna increase everybody's speed here for a second, trying to get to him and take him out before the rest of the army arrives. You have a new power, which is called Gore, causes huge initial damage and a damage over time effect, strong against single targets, bleeding for 30 seconds. I guess I am going to bleed for 30 seconds. Sure. Let's do a lot of damage here with gore.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Okay. Let's see them fight. Okay, he's already running away. Beautiful. And the rest of the armies were in forced march. I'm guessing that is the main reason why we got so high chances to win.
You're in for a nasty surprise.
Good, we'll reposition you like this. We'll reposition the rest of the army to the right here, into the forest.
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Great. And now with the enemy hero out, we don't have to worry too much. Let's bring the javelins here in the forest.
Onward, sisters. Sisters of the
We'll bring the rest of you over here. Apparently there is a way to walk through here, so I'm guessing that the rest of the army should appear at any moment.
breed strength.
Let's have the harpies up on the hill. Hero, let's bring you forward, plus the Minotaur.
Shatter the foe.
We're going to attack his renowned club warriors. I really feel like those are probably our biggest threats. The rest of his armies is nothing special.
Ares, witness us. Axes.
Yeah, we'll attack here. Let's attack
Go up.
you. We're bringing this axis here. We're bringing another spear unit over here.
Fierce and skilled. Marching on. Destroy them.
Actually, Minotaur, let's bring you on this side instead.
Javelins to hand. Go up there.
You attack over there. Let's bring you around here.
Your hero is under attack.
A match for
Okay,
any
these javelins will start attacking in this blob here. You will attack here.
foe. Battle hard.
You go here.
Step up, javelins.
Great.
Enemies beware.
Javelins, attack over there. Let's quickly march towards these heavy javelin throwers here. Probably should bring the clubmen to these two-handed warriors.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Let's make them quick so that we can catch those heavy javelins.
Different breed strength.
You focus on these.
Warrior women.
With two-handed axes, yes, one of those units follow over there. Let's bring our harpies and just have them focus on the heavy javelins.
Make them pay. Ready and willing.
We're gonna try to break their morale there,
Sisters, attack.
but I believe that at this moment they're pretty much done. I don't think that they can do anything else to recover.
Step up, javelins.
Being tired is really painful.
Forward as one. Weapons ready.
Let me see, do I want to take out the hero? I'm not sure that I necessarily want to do that. I do want to try to clear a few more of these, just so that an auto-resolve is possible in a way that makes sense. I'm going to leave the hero alive at that level. And I feel like that's enough for this army. We have lost 12 troops. They have lost 900. I think the difficulty, I could go even higher on the difficulty. I've started the campaign now on hard. and I'm probably going to go very hard on the campaign map and leave hard on battle, just because I don't like too much the bonuses that the enemy gets to morale and all that. I feel like it really changes the game, especially early on. Feels very annoying where you have some veteran troops and they are getting wrecked by peasants. Hey Penthesilea, I will be fighting with her in between the episodes. Let me go over here. I'm hoping that I can pass. Nope. So it doesn't let me pass unless I fight Hector. I'm gonna try to go around then.
Sisters of the sword.
Okay. Well, I am going to put a cut here in this episode, just because I want to fight this battle and it's going to take us some time and there's no point in waiting anymore, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we are going to be taking the city of... I'm going to raise in between the episode the city of Dion, and then we'll be focusing our attention to the rest of the world. With that in mind, hope you have enjoyed it, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.